Hello, Taurus. What's up? Welcome back. So, we are going to check in with what you need to know, what is going on in your energy as well as in your surroundings. So, let's see. Let's start with the energies around you that you are dealing with right now. Okay, we do have the Three of Cups. There are a lot of gatherings. Okay, I feel like you have, oh, nice. Really nice energy, actually. You got really some people around you that truly care for you, that truly um, encourages you. All right, like there could be even like some sort of opportunity coming in. You could be wanting to start like some sort of project or a business, maybe with a friend, maybe with someone that you occasionally or casually knew. However, there is someone that really admires you and really sees your strengths, really sees your worth, and truly wants to either mend the situation with you, or they are coming forward with some sort of an opportunity for you to step on. So this feels like a new project. Someone is coming in with like asking you if you want to collaborate with them, if you want to work with them, if you want to team up with them. Okay, this is really nice, actually. Got really some good feelings about it. Could be an fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, or an air sign, or both. Okay, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. What's your energy right now? What is your energy right now? Oh, you got the Judgment reversed. Huh. So maybe there are people that really want to befriend you again, and you're in the energy of like, nah, I don't really want them back in my life, right? Like you still have some sort of judgment towards them, or you don't trust them. Yeah, whoa, look at that. The Tower and the Ace of Swords. You are going through some massive change, and you're seeing things very clear right now. There is a truth that comes through. So whenever the truth comes through, it always triggers, right? So it can trigger the person that sees the truth, that has been always like debunking, seeing the truth out of denial, or you see the truth within someone else, or you tell the truth to someone else and they get triggered and they start to hate on you. So either case, either way, there is some sort of truth that's being provoked, and that provokes some sort of, so there is some sort of truth that is being provoked within you that makes you see things in a completely different way. Okay, where you're letting go of like old beliefs or old judgments as well. So you may have judged a situation according to what you thought it was true, and then now you're seeing things shifting and you're like, oh well, wait a minute, maybe it wasn't the way that I saw it. Maybe I didn't have the proper knowledge or the judgment, because what I'm seeing now, it's like very distorted, and you start to see like the truth is starting to pierce through you. Okay, like even if there is chaos around you, or even if you feel in the chaos, it's like the Tower coped with the Ace of Swords. That's actually letting go of the ego. And what does the ego do sometimes? The ego clamps on like falsity sometimes. It just to, how do I say that? Justify itself, or just to um, maybe not to justify some sort of judgment. And that ego is collapsing for the good and for the greater. Because the Ace of Swords is saying, you shall see the truth for what it is. You know what I mean? And there is no way to 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 hide or to avoid seeing that truth. So let me know what that is for you. But I do see a huge change, which is um, even though it could be like causing some internal chaos right now, eventually it's better than you know how I can describe this the best way, Taurus? I can describe it the best way of, excuse me, um, like let's say you're in love with someone, you think that they're like such a good person, right? Like, oh my god. And then one day they reveal their true colors and their true face. The ego, it will get hurt because you didn't want to see it. However, the Tower always indicates there has been many flags, okay? And the flags were like red flags, okay? Like, okay, that's so weird, or that was quite disrespectful, or that was quite insulting. You know, you saw the the things, but you chose not to see it because you know what? Love is blind. And I don't know why I heard that song yesterday, actually. Alicia Keys, Love is Blind, right? Listen to that song. I'm not saying that this could be about love, but yes, sometimes love is blind, regardless of if it is like a relationship, a love relationship, or family relationship, colleague, friendship, whatever it is. When we love people, we choose to see the good parts of that, right? Like, but it doesn't mean that the tower has not been alarming you many times of the truth, right? So what I'm trying to say here most clearly is sometimes it hurts to see that maybe that person did never respect you, right? It hurts, it stings, that ego stings. But what people do when they cling on to their ego is actually allow that to happen because they don't want to change the dynamic. So they allow it to happen over and over again until you snap, the tower snaps through. So which means is that sooner or later, you like everyone finds out the truth, and then it's like, okay, do I accept that truth for what it is, or do I allow myself to live in the lie that comforts my truth? You understand it? Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure that I'm very open about it. These are just so deep, you know, like the Six of Wands here is in the reverse, which actually shows that sometimes we need to acknowledge that, like, yeah, that wasn't respect. This is also about respect. This is recognition. This is crediting. If you know someone is decrediting you or devaluating you, disrespecting you, or um, trying to falsely break down your reputation, that's the Six of Wands, which hurts. But staying in that situation just to have your reputation in a good uh, state is not going to give you that personal victory either. So yeah, it can be quite painful, but see, the devil is here saying that a lot of energies could be having their own personal interest in you or in what they want. Okay, the devil could definitely be talking about controlling energies. And the Knight of Cups, these are people that have like their own interest, manipulating, controlling, insincerity. Yeah. And that's almost like believing a player, like believing a player, even though you've already heard maybe from the third energies that this person has been dealing with other people. And not allowing this deception is actually going to be much more empowering. Okay, the King of Cups is here, so you got someone coming in, someone coming in here, Taurus. Yeah, absolutely. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I also feel like this is your own energy. That's what I kind of like get. Like you are understanding your own emotions. You're not feeling triggered anymore, or you're working on your emotional stability at this point. And the star, the Fool, and the Three of Swords is saying that you are choosing deliberately to choose a path, a new path to heal what has been, a heartbreak for you. And even though it's sometimes scary to choose a path that is outside your comfort zone, however, I do feel like you're very sure that this is like the best thing to do is to forgive and to heal what has hurt you instead of like, you know, taking that regret or that pain with you to the next level. Yeah, you're waking up. That's exactly how I can get it. You're waking up to a truth. You're going through an epiphany, like the epiphany that just like, whoa, what's going on? But it is going to assure you a new beginning, a full joy of spring that's going to take place in your life because you're being appreciated for finally accepting and seeing the truth. that could be, obviously, with the Tower, a painful destruction of reality or deception, okay? Reality and deception, the Matrix, right? That's the energy. Right, that's what I have for you, my lovely Taurus. This was super interesting. Let me know how that resonated. I do see you after this period of time finding your peace back and moving toward a golden opportunity. Again, focus on whomever comes onto your path. They have like a golden opportunity. And I see that with the Ace of Pentacles, which is a golden opportunity for you to do what you need to do, but fully standing in your truth and not in a deception. Right, that's what I have for you, my lovely Taurus. Let me know how this resonated, and I'll catch you guys very soon in the next one. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know how this resonated. I do really need to know your point of view, and it was a pleasure from my end. So let me know. Take care.